Hello friends, Ace Botany, next episode. In this episode, we'll be discussing last part of the chapter, Cell, the Unit of Life, episode number 8. And what all things we'll be discussing in this episode, mainly two items. One, it is nucleus. Second, it is chromosome. So for convenience, I will share the screen so it will be easy for you. And some statements already I printed there, so we can save time. Rest all I will write at the same time I'll discuss. Meanwhile, short question I'm daily putting under Ace Botany. So subscribe Ace Botany, share it, comment on it, so you can get all these episodes in your notification. Channel name Ace Botany, so we can continue last part of cell. So I will share it. I think screen came. So we can proceed. See, when we start with discussing nucleus and chromosome, first we'll be starting with the nucleus. Scientist you are familiar, his name is Robert Brown. He first described nucleus as a cell organelle. Nucleus as a cell organelle. And in the year 1831, that year is important, orchid roots, he done it. That is initial work, Robert Brown. Now another scientist called Fleming. What he done was material of the nucleus is another very important direct NCERT, stained by using basic dyes. Basic, that is important. Basic dyes, and given the name as chromatin. Now, interphase nucleus. So what is meant by interphase nucleus? See, nucleus of a cell which is non-dividing stage. For time being it is not able to divide. And continuous when we proceed, and is highly extended, elaborate, chemically nucleoprotein fibers, and it is called specifically chromatin. Same time you can find here, chromatin. I think up to that it is clear. Now comes nucleolus. One or more spherical bodies, shape is spherical, seen in nuclear matrix, which is called nucleoli, it is plural. And when we proceed with the nucleus, as we continue, nuclear envelope, say two will be there, two, and which are parallel in nature. Then perinuclear space, so nuclear envelopes. Next is perinuclear space. So what is meant by perinuclear space? Gap between two membranes. Gap between two membranes. And which is 10 to 15 nanometer. NCERT gap size. Now, next is nuclear envelope. How it is revealed? It is revealed through electron microscope. Now, outer membrane. Outer membrane is normally continuous with the endoplasmic reticulum having ribosome on it. Nuclear pore. It is an important item. Nuclear pore means nuclear envelope is not continuous, having gaps or pores. And how it is formed? It is formed by fusion of these two membranes in certain places, by which pores will be formed. I think first page is clear. Now we can proceed to second page. Now the conduction. Through these pores, conduction or what all materials basically it conduct, helps in RNA, protein molecule, etc. conducted in both the way. It is important, inside and outside, between nucleus and cytoplasm. And nucleus and its number, normally, under normal circumstances, 1 per cell. Then, 2 nucleus can be seen, even many nucleus can be seen, then syncytic, syncytium, Even there is a stage no nucleus. Now, erythrocytes of many mammals, seed tube cells of vascular plants lack nucleus at maturity. Important. Cells without nucleus. Now comes nucleoplasm. It is the nuclear matrix. Nuclear matrix inside the nucleus. And what all content it possesses? It possess or having nucleolus. Then chromatin, etc. These are main content. Now comes nucleolus. Nucleolus is a membrane is important. Shape is spherical. Content is continuous with the nucleoplasm because no membrane. Since no membrane. And functions of nucleolus, it is the site for active ribosomal RNA synthesis. Important. It is the reason why, or that is the reason why, more and larger nuclei can be seen in cells involving protein synthesis. I think up to that it is clear. Now we can proceed to next page, next structure. It is chromosome. So what is chromatin? Chromatin means loose, indistinct network of fibers, chemically nucleoprotein in nature. Later chromosomes can be seen through this or will be developing into chromosome. And chromatin, chemical nature, it basically contains DNA. Then it also possesses some basic proteins. Basic proteins, name is histones. Histones, and have some non-basic or non-histone. That way we can say not non-basic, non-histone. Non-histone proteins. Then it also possesses RNA. Now number, length, etc. In humans, diploid number is 46. Approximately, it can extend up to 2 meter length. Then structure of chromosome, centromere. It is the primary constriction diagram you can find here and here. It is the primary constriction. Primary constriction. Kinetochore, disc-shaped structure. Disc-shaped structure on the sides of the centromere. On the sides of the centromere. That is called kinetochore. Now, centromere, that functionally what it will do, it will hold. So, centromere will hold the two chromatids of a chromosome. Now, classification. Chromosome based on the position of the centromere. There will be 4 types. Direct NCERT, important again. That is 1, metacentric. So what is meant by metacentric? Centromere will be at the middle. I'll change the color so we can observe it. Okay, so at the center. So arms of the chromosome will be equal. So you can find equal length. That is metacentric. Next is submetacentric. Centromere is slightly away. See here, this is the center here. Slightly away from the center. So automatically one arm will be shorter than the other. Now comes acrocentric. Centromere will be close to one end. See, approaching to one end. As a result, one arm is extremely short and one arm will be very long. Here short, here it is very long. And finally, telocentric. Centromere will be at the terminal position, 4th position. Now comes a event called satellite. It's an important one. So what is meant by satellite? Some chromosomes have non-staining, important. Constriction, that is secondary. This is primary, this is secondary. So secondary at a constant location. This will give you the appearance of a small fragment. Here you can find satellite. Satellite means project beyond, satellite. And that is regarding nucleus and chromosomes. Quick reference, NCERT, channel name is Botany. If you like this episode, subscribe all, like it, share it, comment on it. Meanwhile, remember, all detailed note will be available in Botany part, 1st year and 2nd year. These are for quick reference. So next, we will be proceeding with the 2nd year chapter, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plants, or even genetics. Depending on it, we can start. Okay, so for time being, we can wind up. Thank you. Take care. Bye.